We are back. We're back in the stew.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back. We're back in the stew. We are back.
Yo, we're in the stew. This is Adam, this is Liam. Happy Thursday.
Yeah. Happy Thursday. You could also say I'm instead of this.
This is Adam.
Yeah, this is like
Well, I mean, you know who it is. It's like
is Adam.
well, it's like on mixtapes when they're like, you already know who it is. You have no idea who it is.
It's this motherfucking Adam.
Yeah. If anybody finds my mixtape out there, I got Riley Reid. She's a feature.
What is she?
Have you seen that?
She's
A
feature?
rapper where she says the N-word like 5 times in a song?
I think she's allowed.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anybody who's been given the pass.
Yeah. If
You gotta-
you've taken it like
Yeah,
she
yeah.
has.
Listen, revolutionary, right? Disgusting. Yuck.
Yeah, that is pretty yucky.
Speaking of yuck, everybody talks about how spring has sprung and it's just the most beautiful time. I feel like I went 12 rounds with a weeping willow. My face is swollen to shit.
Yeah, and doesn't that make you feel like such a pussy?
Yes.
It's just the air is...
And you know me, I'm already having issues with that.
The air
naturally.
is making it tough to breathe.
It's thick
well, I
out
want
there.
to breathe the air.
Yeah.
But now it's hard because the air is like, no.
Yeah, that saying, smell the roses, is kind of cryptic. If I smell that rose, I'm not smelling shit for the next 2 weeks. Mr. Beast challenge, how many days in a row can you not take an allergy pill for breakfast?
I like it though.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah, I've been mushing up my Claritin D in the morning, mixing it together with pollen and just snorting it.
Railing it.
Yeah.
Railing lines of pollen fent.
This will make you strong.
Yeah. Adam mentioned before the podcast that this pollen is filled with fent, which I find hard to believe. Because if it was filled with fent, by golly, would we love this pollen.
We'd be doubling down
We
on our
wouldn't be
nature love.
complaining about our sinuses
Yeah. Head over heels in love with it.
if there was fent in this pollen.
Yeah, I mean, if this administration really cared about the war on drugs, they'd just cut everything with pollen. Then nobody could snort anything.
This goes back to the everyone's going to do it anyways
Yeah.
conversation. Everyone's already going to snort this pollen.
Yeah. Just streamline
Just
it.
put fent in it.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah, give the people what they want. Sneezes of fentanyl. But yeah, so exactly. There's no fent in this pollen. I would enjoy my sneezes. I would enjoy itching my eyes. I would enjoy rolling around in the pollen like our cat does.
Yeah, what's it all for?
It's all so that big drum. Here we go.
Here we go
figured
again.
it out
Here
already.
we go
Big
again.
pharma, literally. You chemtrails. That's funny. That's an hilarious thing that you guys think it's chemtrails. No, it's actually big pharma just spraying pollen all over the southeast.
Yeah. Well, like do the invasive species, does that screw over people more? Because I feel like plants native to the region, that's got to be,
No.
it's the illegal seeds. They plant in the ground and now they're native. And now I
Yeah,
can't.
people really hating on invasive species of plants.
Of plants.
People hating on invasive species of
I know, they
plants.
come over and they take over.
They just take up all this land,
Well, kudzu.
cause a muck.
Well, do you know about kudzu?
You can talk about kudzu if you want.
Yeah, there's a kudzu safe space. Well, growing up in Georgia, like I remember kudzu wasn't a thing yet. And then kudzu was everywhere. It can grow a foot in a day.
I don't know what kudzu is.
It's just viney mess. If you ever seen like an old school like Scottish castle, and you
We're still
see
talking about
vines,
invasive species
very invasive
of plants.
of plants. Well, like kudzu came over, and then the spiders came.
Yeah.
So now we've got just kudzu and spiders everywhere.
Oh my.
Yeah, and none of them are legal. None of them are legal.
I'd say they do have rights.
The kudzu and spiders have rights.
They have rights. They have a right to survive. It's just not there.
Yeah, just not
essentially
here.
is what you're saying. You
Yeah.
just don't want them to live there. It's not that
Yeah.
they're illegal.
Yeah, just get out of my neighborhood. Just my neighborhood. Just
Okay.
just my area in
And
Georgia.
you were still talking about invasive
Because
species
plants
of
kudzu.
plants.
Well, this pollen is just truly miserable.
No, it's not. But pollen is not derived from invasive species. Pollen is more of a native thing.
It's native. Okay.
Yeah. Pollen has the right to be here.
What is pollen?
It's cum.
Yeah, but like
It's tree cum.
okay, I've heard it. But like it's just dust.
Well, you know how all these or a lot of things reproduce like this. It's basically just spreading their seed everywhere, and hopefully it just grabs onto something, which is a very unconsensual thing to do.
Yeah, the wind. I mean, it's all honestly beautiful
Yeah.
because it is just life incarnate. Maybe that's why spring is so beautiful. It's just
Because it would be even more beautiful if they just asked.
Yeah.
You know, because the best thing to do is ask that consensual.
consent. If the plants asked for consent.
Yeah.
I think life itself, I think you just strip away the perversion. I think that's what's beautiful about flowers. Is you strip away the perversion of reproduction.
Yeah, yeah. No one don't. When I hand you these flowers, don't talk about how they made sweet love.
Yeah. Yeah. Or talk about it.
But the thing is, do they even enjoy it? Right?
That's what I'm
Are
saying.
these
They
trees
enjoy the
like,
sunshine.
Finally, spring. Oh, dust!
Yeah.
Sneeze on my
I
dust.
think flowers enjoy pollinating the same way Mormons enjoy soaking. I think that's a good comparison. How good could it really be?
I mean, it's probably good for the trees, for sure, getting all that out.
Oh yeah,
They're blue
lighten
ball,
their
they're
load.
Blue
Yeah.
balling all
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah, that winter's rough on them. They're bald.
They're bald, but just 500 pounds more.
Yeah.
They just all cum.
They're bald, and then they come back, and their hairline comes back, and they're so horny. Yeah,
We got some horny trees around here.
yeah.
They're horny as fuck. I wish
Well-
I could be that horny.
Well, I mean, if me and you move to Alaska, are we just gonna be able to breathe all the time? Like if we move to the middle of nowhere where there's no trees, could we just
Have you
breathe?
been in a drier climate before?
Not really, no.
It is wacky.
It's wacky.
Yeah. My boogers were crystallized. Like it's more of like
Oh,
they're all
tough.
pickums. They're no slimy good ones in there. No, they dry up.
Yeah, white people are a
It's-
slimy race. We need to be in slimy climates. Yeah, we can't be that dry.
I don't think I'm supposed to be in a slimy climate.
Really.
No, I'm
You're a crusty
bits.
boy.
I chose itchy, son.
Yeah.
I am the itchmeister. And it's not these invasive species. It's these.
You're the invasive species.
I'm the invasive species currently in my ecosystem, and sadly enough, it's got to be cold, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you like?
Or maybe just in Italy, where my ancestors are from.
Yeah, that's
Is
why,
that
that's
Italian
why-
accent?
Yeah, that's why people have allergies. It's just because they don't live where their DNA is. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's why some people can't have cheese. At least all I'm allergic to is a beautiful flower. At least I can eat cheese. I like eggs. Peanut butter kid.
Thank God I can't eat vegetables. Yucky. Yeah, but life's good.
Yes.
Despite
Despite waking up and not being able to smell anything.
despite these plants being horny, I have been holding back talking about the Bridge Run 2.0.
Yeah, you've been training in silence, dude.
Training in silence, more like I don't want to keep talking about it because I'm not going to do as good as well as last year.
Yeah, with that attitude. Come on, champ. You need me to.
It's not the attitude.
Dude,
it's
you need me in your corner. I can be in your corner, dude.
It's the bae hitting me up. Hey, would you like ice cream tonight?
Oh my gosh, she keeps hitting you with the treats.
Hey, I made these brownies. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, if she loved you,
I'm
she
trying
would
to beat my record.
Yeah, if she loved you, she would starve you and get you on the Peloton.
Yeah, she would Brian Johnson me, that guy that's going to live forever. You ever seen that?
Yeah. Yeah, if you really loved me, you'd pay for these blood transfusions before this 5K.
Yeah, if
so
you
I could set a new PR.
If you really love me, you'd give me stem cell therapy.
Yeah.
If you really love me, you would pump me full of HGH right now so I can win this bridge run. But yeah, I am doing the bridge run again. That is a 6-mile run across the Cooper River Bridge here in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't really have a good time. However, I want to beat it.
Can I give you a one request? Can you run with a stink bomb in your pocket? That way everybody behind you is just like, ugh!
So the thing is, it's going to be 60 degrees when we run.
Oh, that's stinky.
Yeah.
That'll be some stinky people at the bar.
Yeah, and then the high that day is going to be 80.
Yeah. Well, the difference between me and everybody doing the bridge run, everybody doing the bridge run is going to go to the bars and they're going to throw up because they're going to have ran 5K and drink. I'm going to go to the bars. 10K. I'm going to go to the bars and throw up because you smell so bad. That's what I noticed when I was walking around the bar. I was like, everybody's got these medals and everybody smells like ass.
Yeah.
So, I mean, somebody threw up on the floor.
I mean, yes. I mean, obviously you haven't done the bridge run.
I wouldn't know.
Yes, okay. You haven't done the bridge
No,
run.
I wouldn't.
So yes,
I wouldn't know.
We are smelly from the run, but what you are missing is the post-run orgy. And so that's mostly where you're getting at. And just because
I know that
you
really
haven't
hurts
been in the bridge
You've
run.
never been invited. You've heard about it. You never get invited. I know this hurts you deeply. Thank you for sharing.
Well, I mean, you had no clue about it because you've never done the bridge run.
I wouldn't know, but I hate to bring it up because I know this strikes a chord with you.
Yeah. And really, you're throwing up in jealousy because everyone is
It's a jealous throw up.
I
wish I was that skinny.
Yeah.
I'm throwing up in the bathroom.
I wish I was coming after running for 10K.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just have not been
Well, you haven't been training?
as excited for it. The running aspect, the after party, I know how to party.
You're a party animal.
But the actual running, I've been slacking.
Yeah? What? I wouldn't know. You run whenever I nap, and I've been napping daily, so I'm gonna get my sleeps in. You haven't been running in the nighttime?
You've been 75% asleep.
Yeah, I've been incognito. I've been inhaling the fumes coming off of my mattress frame.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's killing me slowly.
Which would speed up.
My rest. Just gonna get it over with.
God
Is that
damn.
because you visited an estate sale and you were like, I could do this with all of Adam's stuff?
It sucks that we walked up to that estate sale thinking these people were dead.
Does it?
Yeah. They're moving to Mexico.
I'm a
That's
shark in the water. I'm a capitalist, baby.
Well, I went in with 500 buckaroons in my pocket, ready to buy all of their stuff. Oh, you're leaving this place. I would like to buy your property for $1. I started off. It was an auction. Obviously, it's gonna be a long, drawn out auction, but someone's got to start it.
Yeah.
Someone's got to start the auction, and I started it at $1.
Yeah, you take pride in starting things.
Start the bidding. You
Well,
wanna?
there's a price for everything.
Yeah.
You just figure out that price, walk away.
That's how everything should be sold in a bidding fashion. And I think that will regulate prices more.
Yeah, people would be better at haggling. Just
Yeah.
bring back haggling.
Bring back haggling. Bring back bringing a gun to establishments now. So you can get a discount.
Well, that was a neat idea. I think we can make some friends at the estate sale. Ed, he was like, his sister-in-law had given them a bunch of china, and he was like, I just want to toss it up in the air and shoot it with a shotgun.
Yeah. He was very...
I'm with that. Came out with a big old stash, talking about shooting china.
Shooting china.
The cutlery.
The plateware.
Yeah, the plateware.
Your kitchen cabinet china. That's what people call it.
Do they know that we call expensive plates their country? They don't know that. There's no way.
Yeah, can you grab that china? What? Yeah, this is our nice china. Oh, I have been feeling good today.
Yeah.
I've been in a good mood. I am nice. I feel like a few of them though. A select few, at least.
If there's any stand-up comedian in China, that's a great bit. If they haven't used that yet.
It's been used.
There's no way.
There's no way it hasn't been used.
There's no way
they're on the same internet as us.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're on a different
They're on a different internet.
Well, they're on the same internet, but some things are blocked. That's all.
Maybe we could go platinum in China. We just start talking good about the government.
We're not going to go platinum in China. We're going to go broke and start selling our bodies like everyone else.
In China?
Yes.
At the wet markets?
Yeah, I'm going to hang you up like a
duck.
I'll sell
my left foot if we go platinum in China.
Yeah, like LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
Where did his foot go? His real question. LeVar, what are you doing with that foot?
What happened to that foot, man? Well, I liked it that he filmed before. He was like, have you seen that video where he said, I'm the only motherfucker that grew his foot back? Yeah, that was killer. Man, going into foot surgery, already having bits ready.
He's a funny guy.
And that just lets you know, your old neighbor, when he got his foot cut off, I was holding back tears trying not to bring that up. And when we were at the bachelor trip, people were like, oh yeah, LeVar Ball got his foot cut off. I think it's diabetes. I'm like, oh, I know a guy.
Well, I never think about him because I hated him. I had a neighbor who...
You hated him and his bum foot.
I know a guy, or I knew a guy.
You knew a guy.
He's not dead, but...
Dead to you.
I knew him pre and post foot being cut off, and I probably have talked about it on the podcast.
What version of him did you like better? The version that complained about his foot, or the guy who missed his foot?
He didn't miss his foot.
he was
still an asshole post foot. It was never pre-foot asshole, post foot still an asshole. You think a little less weight on you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have talked about it before, but I always envisioned him getting cut off right at the ankle.
Yeah.
As I knew him for a year, 14 months maybe. I forget how long the lease was. And for 6 months, I thought his foot was going to get cut off at the ankle.
Yeah.
And I visited him, and he's like, you want to see it? I'm like, no. And he lifts up the blanket, and it's here.
It's always above the knee.
Above the knee.
Dude, stop.
Not only did he lose foot and ankle, but he also lost the knee.
Yeah, he lost joints. Listen, man, the diabetes had spread to his kneecap. R.I.P.
And it is the oh man, you look 50 pounds lighter.
Yeah, classic.
But he's still fat as fuck.
Yeah, I just want to clarify for anybody who's getting their foot cut off. It's gross. It's
what are you doing with the foot? Is it just rotting afterwards? Is it sweet from the diabetes?
Well, I mean, we did watch that cannibalism documentary.
We were watching cannibal stuff.
Papua? How did they say it? Instead of Papua? Papua?
Papua, maybe.
Papua?
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, the Papua. Where they're
so, like, do they ship the feet out there?
Well, it's like you ship it to a person. Like, is that foot dead because it's got diabetes, or can somebody become the $1 million man?
No, it's dead.
It's just cooked.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
I hate to
it's rotted
I
from
hate
the
to
inside
come back
out.
to real life right now, but yeah, it's dead.
You can't just Elmer's glue that on somebody less fortunate.
The blood starts stops going.
Oh, and that's why you gotta get rid of it. It's because it's just like a puddle down there. It's just toxic.
Oh, 100%
Stagnant
toxic.
water. Okay.
Yeah, the toxicity. Toxicity. It's
That-
an invasive species
It
inside
probably
your-
is sweet then.
It's got to be sweet.
Oh my gosh, it's probably got to be like.
Now I'm getting,
Fruit
a
roll-up.
hankering for some human flesh.
Yeah, maybe
Those guys on the video had a hankering.
they had a hankering.
I've never.
It's like when it was
Experience
like
hankering.
when the McRib is gone. That's how they were treating it. Mm-hmm. They were like, yeah, we got rid of cannibalism in like the 80s. So like, damn, what a time to be alive.
And what like a spectrum of people there are across the world. You have cannibals, just like, oh, this white person traveled into town. I wonder what he tastes like. And
That's
then,
wild.
honestly, not too far away, there are monks just fasting.
Yep. Bald headed.
They're like, I'm eating God right now. I don't need.
Well, you remember that monk commercial with Pepsi, where the guy headbutted the can at the end? You don't remember that? I loved that commercial because it was just such an alienation of monks who are just ascending, doing their own thing, probably treating their body like a temple.
Monks drink Pepsi?
Well, that's what Pepsi wants you to think.
Maybe that's why I've felt so grounded lately.
You've been ripping the Pepsis.
I've been ripping the Pepsi. I've been fasting. I've thought about shaving my head.
yeah.
I've been trying to grow wiser and kinder and spread joy across the world.
Yeah.
know.
Does your new diet for the bridge run, does that include flesh? No.
I don't think there's not enough protein around here. Everyone's eating like shit.
Well, that's what I was thinking is...
Serve me up Liver King on a silver platter on our nice china.
Yeah.
Put Liver King on our nice china, please. Medium rare.
Oh, those missionaries that they gobbled down to the bone. They're like, oh, sorry, we killed them.
It was the 70s and 80s. They probably tasted good.
Yeah, they were eating good.
Yeah.
Well, give me the body type of that guy.
Of the Germans flying in?
Yeah, were
Off the Wiener Schnitzel, brother.
Yeah, dude.
They're off
probably-
the schnitzel coming in. They're like, here's God. And the cannibals were like, you want to see him?
Yeah, and they treated that. They just brushed it off like it was like you had stepped on somebody's shoe. They was like, yeah, we ate them. We said sorry.
We ate him. I killed one guy. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
I was curious.
It's the jungle.
They kept doubling back to like I was just curious.
Yeah, he was also just like bullying with a murderer.
Yeah.
He was straight up just chilling. Oh, you've killed a guy before. What was that like?
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. Like I liked how the guide who spoke English, and I suppose it's just a stupid American thing, but whenever I hear a foreigner being able to articulate, I'm always like they're smart. When it's like all people are smart in their native language, but I don't know. Just me being a moron. And he was able to articulate that it's his dream to share a connection with his father, similarities, his father who passed, which is beautiful.
The way he wants to connect is by
Eating people in Africa. In his memory.
Dude, I don't think it's a bad thing to love your father.
Yeah, by no means.
But that's like if your father was Ted Bundy and you're like,
In his honor.
hey, I'm killing you because my dad was Ted Bundy and I'm doing this in his honor.
In his honor. Take pride in that.
Yeah, that's also, it's like yeah, my dad was the best baseball player. Now I'm gonna. It's like Ken Griffey Sr. and
Yeah.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
of the Cannibals.
Yeah. Wild.
Donald Trump Jr. and Donald Trump of the Cannibals. I can keep
Who
going.
do you
on.
think's the most famous person who's eaten a person?
Oh, Robert Kennedy Jr.
Yeah, that's why his voice is like that. He's just got a femur bone stuck in his throat.
Yeah, they underestimated the actual meat on the human. That
I
they-
think Tarantino sucked a couple toes clean.
if we're being honest,
Yeah.
if we're actually being honest out
Yeah.
here, who is the small guy on Game of Thrones?
Dinklage.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be a real boy.
Not.
He
No.
wants to grow big and strong.
No. None of the above. I think he just had that hankering.
I think all little people would turn into jerky. I think they're more like tough meat.
Yeah, half off on caskets. But we are gonna move on.
yeah, it's dead. A lot of cannibal talk.
It was just too much. It was like so surreal watching
very
this person
jarring.
like, yeah, I think it would taste good. Human would taste good. It's if you're hungry, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
Man's gotta eat.
Yeah, and as a progressive individual, you just want to be accepting of all cultures, and you're like, wait, well, maybe we'll cut it off at eating people. Maybe don't do that.
That like all
They were like, it's our culture.
Yeah, the cannibal stuff was crazy, but I think the funniest thing was when they were hunting, and the guy asked, he's like, "So do you think this hunt is going to go well?" And the tribe member said, and the guy was like, he said, he thinks this hunt is going to go well, and we're going to catch something and have a great dinner.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said all that, and
Yes. Yes, he did. That's what I'm saying. How many times were they sneaking in, this reporter's a dumbass?
Yeah. The translator
Yeah.
just fed him what he wanted to
Yeah,
hear.
exactly. Get this guy out of here.
But TikTok has made it to the tribe.
Oh my gosh, the tribe. The tribe was gooted.
It's a tribe full of gooners. For sure.
And they didn't have internet, so all the videos they watched were downloaded. Mm-hmm. So they were downloading Big Bank, shaking tank.
That is fun. You sit around the campfire, you used to tell stories.
Yeah.
Now you just watch, the 10 Instagram reels you downloaded and then pass it to the left.
Yeah.
Wait until you see this shit, brother.
It is wild to think that right now somebody who's just making a little dance video, showing a little skin, is being watched on a downloaded Android by cannibalists in the middle of Papua.
Yeah, why don't you eat humans anymore?
Yeah. And
Because there's OnlyFans now.
Yeah.
We can just subscribe.
Yeah, those girls are vegan in the U.S., shaking their butts. Meanwhile, the cannibals.
Dude, they're probably half of our fucking viewership. 30% of our viewership is the United States.
We're worldwide?
Yeah.
We're famous?
Yeah, in like fucking Thailand.
Oh!
Ladyboys are
Yeah,
watching
dude,
us.
we got a future with Ladyboys. Yeah, just open the floodgates. Let's do it. I feel like we should go on somewhat of a tour.
Nah,
Yes.
I'm not a passport bro.
No,
You,
we're worldwide. Maybe I go on tour.
You do look like a passport bro.
I'm worldwide.
The documentary where we watched, the guy where he was a mass donator of sperm, and he had like 1,000.
compare me. Don't
And he
do
had
it.
1,000 children.
Don't do it.
I feel like you have a little
I'm not
Genghis
checking.
Khan syndrome in
No,
you.
I wouldn't. If I wasn't born with a heart condition, maybe. But I'm producing, like, I'm worried. Like, offspring. They might die. I would hate for that to be my story, my legacy.
Well, you don't have to know him. That's the good part of it all. Is that somewhere there's a bunch of kids tied up with insurance bills because of you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 chance. It's like a coin flip. So I'm just making my DNA stronger. It's the survival of the fittest.
Trust me, they're going to be surviving. Because that's their whole entire life.
No, I wouldn't be passport bro for the sake of the women, but the lady boys, yes. No, I would be passporting because I would like to experience just something void of everything I'm familiar with. I'm not going to chalk it up to like enlightenment or anything like that, but I think getting so unfamiliar just to deconstruct what I like and don't like here. We're becoming men. We have to.
So what you're saying is, I'll translate
Yeah,
it for
please.
the viewers. What you're saying is that you want to go to these countries, right?
Yes.
You want to immerse yourself.
Yes.
What better way to immerse yourself than not know the language?
Yeah, huge.
Step one.
Step one.
Step two.
Be stupid. Got it.
Yep, that's not even a
Uncultured.
step.
Uncultured.
It's not even a step. That's just a syndrome. Obviously, what better way to immerse yourself in the culture than get mugged and lose everything? And now you're broke in another country with nothing. How do you start over?
Well, hopefully I have a camera and a mic. Hopefully I've been documenting all of this.
Now you just got mugged. You don't have anything.
I have nothing. Oh my gosh. Well, first thing I'm doing is starting a coup. There's got to be some form of government.
And who's backing this? Where's the money coming from for this coup?
Ooh, probably Israel.
Yeah, every good coup needs.
Yeah,
some
first
good
thing
money.
I'm doing is finding somebody who wants to fund a militia.
Finance a coup.
Yeah. First thing I'm doing is I'm subscribing. Oh, I was going to say I'm going to vote for the stew, but the voting's over.
Voting is over, so hopefully you got your vote in.
Yeah. Cheers. We're definitely going to run it back. If we don't end up winning, we're going to be storming City Hall on January 6th this upcoming year.
In remembrance.
Of what could have been.
Yeah, some son out there is like, when I grow old, I'm going to storm the Capitol like my dad.
It's a legacy vote. Yeah.
Okay, so you're starting a coup in another country. But then,
I don't know. I think I'm doing just the classic. A lot of people I've met put way too much pride on teaching the natives English. Like an English teacher. You just roll right into that.
how about just be homeless?
I could never, dude. I have
But
to pay for these allergy pills.
I feel like in another country, if they see a white homeless guy, other than like the Europe
Yeah.
where all the white people are,
Gross.
I feel like, oh, let's help this white boy out.
Depends on the country. I feel like a lot of people have something for me. And it includes a shiv in my kidney.
Yeah. I feel like you're going to get flashed a lot
Yeah.
by men. Yeah. But maybe that's why we're the generation that has the least amount of sex. I was just told that.
Well, to balance it out, I've been slanging meat at the old folks' home. Clash
that's
the
why.
generations.
Yeah, so I was told by my boss, of all people, my boss was like, yeah, I heard there's a survey that said Gen Z has the least amount of sex of any other generation.
What?
Yes, there was a survey done. Just like, I don't want people thinking that my generation doesn't fuck. I don't want to. But then again, like, couldn't care less about the survey. I'm having too much sex to even realize there was a survey to begin with.
Well, first of all, people who are filling out a survey, that's your guarantee.
What virgin is
Yeah.
filling out the survey
Yeah,
also? And what virgin is filling out the survey truthfully?
That's my first instinct. On any type of survey, I'm lying.
And exactly, whatever Gen Z, like, just memer and gooner just
Yeah.
out here like, no,
Yeah.
maybe this survey will want to fuck me and feel bad.
Yeah, you're trying to get pity sex off of a survey. That definitely is what it feels like. Summing up the generation. A lot of older people have stuff to say about our generation. I think trying to scam a survey into pity fucking probably sums it up pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, they obviously came to your door and asked you if you've been having sex lately, and I just let them keep knocking while I was having sex.
Yeah, is it sex if only he comes?
Your gay lover? Yes.
Yes. So okay,
Yeah.
so I'm tapped in. Okay,
It
that's
sucks
good.
that he can't make you come, but yeah, it's still sex. Maybe that's what they're not counting is all the gay sex that Gen Z has.
Yeah, it was done by heavy right-wing Republicans. So they're like, this sex only includes a man and a woman and for love. And everybody was like, I'm not doing any of those things.
Who's the creeped ass? The second youngest generation if they've having sex.
Yeah, dude.
Who's that creep?
What they did was they only asked married couples because no one's having sex outside of marriage.
Well, exactly. That's what they're thinking.
They're like, yeah, nobody's married.
Well, of all
so
the-
no one's having sex.
Of all the good Christians we asked.
Well, that was also funny about the tribe, the cannibalistic tribe was, he said...
Yeah, are they fucking?
Yes, 100%. All of them said they hated condoms in their language.
Well, they
And-
hate condoms and that they don't pull out.
Yeah, they don't pull out. That's
And it's
how-
awesome. The one guy had 20 kids. Body built like that. He's that fertile.
Yeah, dude, he's been living off of roots.
Also, it's crazy.
Roots in the hunt.
Now, do you think he had sex 20 times or he's 20 for however many times he's had sex? Because if you're coming in someone every single time...
That's a... Whew. No wonder he was sitting down the whole interview. He was tired as hell.
Yeah, dude, no fucking cum in him.
Well, I liked it when they brought up how in Christianity you can only marry one woman. And then it's very, holy matrimony. And they laughed at it. Because they were like, what? Only one?
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, and they were like, well, what's your...
You probably answered the goddamn survey.
Yeah.
Fucking pussy. Dude, the only survey I've ever answered, I think, was for a free Whopper at Burger King.
Like a real patriot.
Exactly. And if Burger King asked me if I've been having sex lately, lie or not, I'm saying yes.
Hell yeah.
I fuck Burger King. I will fuck for your Whopper, Burger King. I will fuck this Whopper, Burger King, okay?
Yeah, dude, I actually just got back. I'm eating 4 Whoppers to fuel back up.
Who the fuck's saying no?
All that, yeah, on the
Fucking
sex.
grow some balls and say
Lie,
yes. Lie.
yeah.
That's why you haven't been having sex.
You're too scared to lie on a stupid
Oh my
survey.
god. Yeah, who do you think's gonna read this? Your mom?
Yeah.
She's gonna feel bad and fuck you? No. That's gross.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be telling me about your qualms in the bedroom. Like, I'm on a dry spell. What? Get away from me, you
You're not
crusty
on a-
bastard.
You're not on a dry spell. You just
You're a loser.
are a pussy.
Yeah.
Literally. And you're not getting any.
Yeah, you talking about the new era is loose. New era is loose.
The new era is, if this survey is correct, and we are actually out here least fucking, I still don't. How the fuck are they conducting these stats?
Well, it's because you're not leaving enough for the rest of us, dude.
Are boomers really having that much sex? To
That's
where
what I'm
they're
saying.
out fucking us?
Yeah, that's what
I'm trying, man.
No, dude, what I'm saying is that our generation is only having sex with old people. So every time that cancels out, and then old people are only having sex with us and old people. They're fucking everything. So that's why they're at the pinnacle, the top of the totem pole.
And there's the one creep who's ready to take the survey on the youngest generation.
Yeah. I would be disappointed if I was
And-
taking
and-
that survey. I'm skewing the stats.
And it's pretty gross. You want to know the youngest of Gen Z is 2007. And
Oh.
and you're some guy. So yeah. So
Oh.
are you fucking or not? Are you fucking?
Dude,
I need to take the stats.
Yeah. I had a conversation.
For the people.
Yeah.
So that it could be talked about on some radio show. That's what my boss heard. He's like, yeah, I was listening to the radio and they were talking about a survey.
Yeah, I was just learning.
It's like, just learning. Oh, okay. You guys are. Oh man, I didn't know you were in fucking, Liam.
Yeah.
So that's the mindset that he had the entire workday.
Yeah.
This guy
he
doesn't
runs into work and he's like, meeting now. There's a report that came out. Scary statistic. Liam, stand up. Why aren't you having any sex?
Why aren't you fucking as much as me?
Sorry.
It's also like, you're having that much sex? It's always the classic too. All these old people, they're like, oh man, the old wife, yeah, she doesn't let me get it anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
what are we doing? We're not out there. All these gooners and goonettes not doing anything.
Yeah, they're just having loads of gay sex, hating their wife.
Yeah, I really wonder if they counted gay sex in the survey.
That would be so funny if they're like, obviously this is
obviously sex is all.
blowjobs do not count.
Yeah, and only if
Eating
man
snatch.
and woman come.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why the
only men
skew
come because women do not come.
Yeah, maybe we're just coming so fast that they're not even counting it as sex.
Yeah, they're like, you have to last more than 5 minutes.
That's really why the stats are so skewed. It's because boomers have such great stamina in the bedroom, is that they're fucking, and we're just coming. Only us.
Yeah, only us, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
But yeah, I did fuck that Whopper.
You fucked that Whopper.
It was good.
Do you remember that guy that fucked the McChicken?
No.
You do remember the McChicken epidemic when we were in middle school? How a guy posted a video on Vine of him fucking a McChicken.
No. I wasn't on Vine. He fucked a McChicken.
Yeah, that was the joke. It was the same context of like they did surgery on a grape, except everybody was just saying he fucked a McChicken. Like one small step for man.
One
Giant McChicken.
getting fucked by a tiny penis.
Dude, and to think those used to be 99 cents. That's probably why they raised the price.
Yeah, because I couldn't stop fucking it.
Yeah. These McChickens used to be on the dollar menu. That's the guy that took it away from us.
Yeah, maybe this pollen is just letting us know that the McRib is back. It's horny for this McRib.
The nutrients in the McRib might put some hair on my chest. Make me be able to smell a flower.
Yeah, so if you're listening to this, start lying on surveys and tell them that you fuck. Let's stop.
Start just lying to people.
Start lying to people in
I'm
general.
into it. It's back.
How truthful are you that you can't just go with the bit, man? Tell them you fuck. Tell them you fuck.